around the city as if showing off his strength. All of these actions were recorded by police. Soo-hun and Ga-on. They honked their horns in pursuit, but the police car couldn't be as fast as the racing car. When Young Min was about to lose the police, another car suddenly came and followed him closely. That car was driven by the famous devil judge. Johan's car at this moment showed even more aggression than Young Min's. Johan's car was a high-end car that car enthusiasts could recognize at first sight. Johan drove past and forced Young Min's yellow car to stop. Then, Johan opened the trunk of his car and took out a heavy iron hammer. Johan held the hammer and walked towards Young Min's car with a cold gaze as if he wanted to deal with him. At this time, Ga-on and Soo-hyun caught up. Soo-hyun wanted to stop Johan, but Ga-on held him back. Johan swung the hammer and hit the front of the car repeatedly, completely destroying the front of the car. Young Min screamed in panic and fear to the point of being speechless. Only then did Young Min realize that the person who had just hit his car was the evil judge, Johan. Johan walked to the driver's seat and opened the drawer, taking out a package of white powder, suspected to be a banned substance. Johan calmly held the package up in front of Young Min, who was trembling with fear. Young Min only glanced at it and immediately recognized that it was drugs. Young Min quickly denied it, but Johan made it clear that his fingerprints were on the bag of powder. That was what Johan found in Young Min's car. Clear and undeniable evidence. Johan took the package of white powder and turned to leave. Under Young Min's panicked gaze, Young Min was completely stunned, not understanding why he was targeted by the judge like that. Young Min wondered if it was because he had been speeding just now that he was being retaliated against. The truth was not that simple. Everything started 10 years ago. Young Min's mother was Kyung-hee, currently the Minister of Justice. 10 years ago, Kyung-hee stepped on Johan's niece's foot to escape a fire. This cruel act left her severely injured and disabled for the rest of her life. After his brother and sister-in-law passed away, Johan inherited all the family assets. He immediately cancelled the previous donation plan that his brother had pursued. Johan's current goal is to take revenge and overthrow the Korean conglomerate empire. The first person he targeted was Young Min, the son of Minister Kyung-hee. That night, Young Min took a girl to a small, old restaurant on the side of the road. Young Min parked his car in front of the door, so the waiter came out and asked Young Min to park somewhere else. Young Min threw away the keys and told the waiter to drive himself. Even though Young Min knew he didn't have a license, the waiter refused because he didn't know how to drive. This made Young Min angry and stood up to attack the waiter. Young Min scolded the restaurant for being so shabby that there was not even a single valet. The chef heard the noise and ran up from the kitchen. He asked what was going on and tried to stop it. Without saying a word, Young Min raised his hand and slapped the chef in the face in the middle of a crowded restaurant. The chef was so angry that he was about to react when the people around stopped him. They said that Young Min was a powerful person. Young Min also loudly challenged him and showed his